Wow.
Right, so what we're doing today, Dinesh?
Mate, if I knew.
Yeah.
I was just in front of the front pocket.
I went in there as well.
I didn't want to spoil the surprise, so
Yeah, I can't see. Can you see anything?
No, but you've got the child lock
I
on.
can't see. That's because of blindfolds.
What are we doing?
Eight heights. Wait, you're not clipped, wait!
So, mate,
Go ape.
ever done it?
You're dressed like an ape. Or gimp, one of the two.
I feel like one as well after that curry last night.
But I guess we're going to climb some trees and do
some
second
jumping.
Ash versus Dan.
You've got lower centre of gravity.
Yeah, I should be fine, but I don't like heights, so I'm a little bit scared. But
Well, based on last episode, mate,
I've got to bring it, haven't I?
I've got this one in the bag.
Well, I've got my questions ready.
Yeah.
So this time I'm going to give you some more tricky ones.
Yeah, I think it's all about the nuances today. So those 1%, the ones that people don't think about.
Really, mine's about Irish tax law. So let's go.
Let's go. Right, mate, just go and make sure you can do it.
Wait, you're not clipped, wait!
Safety check.
Safety check.
You ready?
I'm ready. What's the rules?
I reckon fall off, lose a point.
Yep.
Scream, you lose a point.
Okay.
And if you don't answer within 5 seconds, 5 points.
I'm asking the question, mate, so you're in trouble. You gain a point for the most outrageous yippee if you're having really, really good fun.
Yeah.
What does a high air get you?
A hug tour. What a hiya!
Okay, mate, challenge accepted.
Let's go.
Oh, that was a clap and a 5, wasn't it?
Dan, what are the 3 tests that the courts and HMRC use to determine self-employment?
The mutuality of obligation, the right of a substitute or personal service, and control.
Thought I'd go early.
Steady she goes. No, try not to die. Ash, what's the standard rate for CIS deduction?
20% is the standard rate, but you've also got gross and higher, which is 30.
Yeah.
Dan, what's the test of personal service?
The test of personal service is outsourcing the man or the skill for the job. So can the subbie send in a substitute in his place?
It's all right, yeah? It's a lot higher than what you think, isn't it?
That was a scream. That was a scream.
Hang on. I got my foot stuck.
Ash, can a subcontractor's pay be delayed if the contractor hits cash flow problems?
No.
Why not?
Under contract law, you cannot wait to be paid, wait to pay from being paid. And I think that's the Construction Act.
He's hitting me with that. Someone was Googling last night.
I'm just really good at my job. Dan, under what circumstances can a contractor withhold pay and make deductions from a subbie?
They can make deductions if one substandard and it was in the contract that it could be deducted, or again, if it's in the contract, if the subcontractor damages tools or equipment.
What substandard?
Substandard work. So standard of work isn't to the required standard.
What does it have to be like this?
AP then, mate.
I'm knackered. We've only done one.
Oh,
But I think I'm 2-1 up though.
no, you screamed. You screamed on the Tarzan line, so you lost the point.
Enjoy.
When is it necessary to re-verify something?
I can't hear you! Yeah.
Yeah, he screamed. Yeah.
No, it's 1 point for a scream. You don't make these rules up as you go along.
Exactly.
I bet you're a Man United fan, aren't you? Dan, this one represents you, mate. It's the second tallest.
To be fair, it does look taller.
So, mate.
What's the grunting all about?
So, mate, what sort of like bullshit business euphemism can we use to post this on LinkedIn?
Yeah.
It's just like
trees reminds me of the challenges we face as business owners. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember those days when I had to climb the mountain to hit 10 grand months. And now, being an influencer, we hit 12.
Yeah, this is definitely higher. Oh. Wow.
Dan, what's the consequences of making a deduction from a subcontractor but not having it in a contract or mutually agreed?
Wow, that'd be an unlawful deduction. So the subbie could make a claim on unlawful deduction and seek your money back because it was a contractually agreed that it happened beforehand.
Who would determine it was an unlawful deduction though?
The judge.
Bonus point. What's the process for a subcontractor if they want to go and make a claim?
That's easy. You ring them up and go, "Where's my money? Pay me now," and that's it, isn't it?
No. that is a double loss point now. Oh!
Well, that's not a scream.
That was an
When is it necessary to verify a subcontractor for CIS? To re-verify?
To re-verify, if you've not worked with them for a couple of years, I think there's the obligation on the contractor to re-verify at that point, and if they've been notified by HMRC that their verification status has changed.
I'll accept that one.
This is absolutely insane. What am I doing? I haven't lost a point. You two are just making it up as you go along. You're both United fans.
Ash, what's the control test? What's the control test mean on the self-employment free tests?
The test of control looks at to what manner are the subcontractors controlled around how they do the work. People often have a misconception that this will include the what, the where, the when and the how, the what, the when and the where and the which, but...
The which?
Which works
That's
is
a
to be
Roald
done.
Dahl book, isn't it?
Yeah.
The which
And
the which?
they're not. The true test of control is around how the operatives do the work. The others that I've just mentioned can be used to add weight to any potential claim by HMRC or indeed an employment tribunal if it was an operative trying to claim that they were disguised under false self-employment.
War and peace, that one, mate. Christ.
It's fine, mate. Yeah, because it was right.
Most of it was bull.
Yeah. Baffle them with bullshit. That's what the payroll companies do.
Right.
We're going up.
Yeah, we're going up, boy.
Ugh.
I'm going up. Want the world to know. What is that?
Yeah.
What is this? Do I climb across it? So I've got to just hang and go. Hold in the blue. Okay. Can I kick off?
Dan. What rate of deduction applies if a subcontractor is not registered for CIS?
So the default will be 30%.
How do they get it to 20%?
Oh, to get it 20%, they've got to verify the UTR number. Sorry. To verify how much tax they paid. They've gone over the threshold.
Stop baffling with bullshit and answer the question properly.
30%.
How does a subbie verify their UTR with HMRC?
Go on the HMRC website.
Get it. Oh no.
Hey, that's my phone just dropped.
Yeah, mine's just gone as well. Yeah.
Phone dropped our phones.
No.
I did it.
Did you see where it landed? This has turned out to be an expensive trip.
Ash has dropped his phone. We both dropped our phones. One's been found.
Who says to come and do Go Ape? Bosh. Bosh. Whoa. Whoa. Wow.
Ash, how can a contractor remove the opportunity for the revenue to misinterpret the subcontractors as employees?
It all comes down to the working relationship that they have with the subby. So one way to do that is to engage subcontractors on a design and build or a quote and tender process, so you can easily demonstrate they're bona fide. Or if you want to engage a contingent workforce and utilise sole trader subbies, another way to do that would be to put the contract in place, or put a contract in place, which would remove any potential misinterpretation and provide genuine business reasons behind why you work with the subbies in the way you do, or they do. How did you make these steps?
Pilates, mate. Namaste. Look at that. Massive. Not you. Zip wire. See you f***ers later. Let's go. Oh no, I'm spinning. I'm spinning.
Where's my phone? Where's my keys?
My phone's down the bush somewhere. Driving to. Oh, there we go.
There's the phone. Is it alright?
Yeah.
Oh no, there's more. Wow.
Got away with that one, mate. Have a look.
Bit of mud. What's yours?
Yeah, just nothing mud.
Look at that.
Result.
Any idea what the points are?
No, I'm knackered already.
Just check out. I'm sure they're.
Rafa Benitez.
I'm sure I'll be winning.
I don't know, mate. There were a couple of screams. I've heard some screams. I thought it was a girl or fox getting murdered in the trees. But you were screaming, mate.
This guy. Dan, what's the whole misconception in construction around reimbursing expenses to subbies?
Well, there are a few misconceptions I hear about. A lot of people try to put expenses through the labour element, so they pay the expenses through materials that weren't used on site. But you can reimburse expenses, but unless it's materials used on site, it is subject to CIS.
And what would be the HMRC's view on it, and the potential ramifications for them if a construction firm is reimbursing expenses outside of CIS?
Wow. If the revenue do a CIS inquiry, look into it, if they find that you reimburse expenses and not deducted in CIS, then they would actually treat the amount you paid the subcontractor as the net amount, and then you have to pay the gross amount on top. So you have to pay that, and potentially you could get fined for each CIS statement you submitted incorrectly, and then potentially you could if it's really bad, lose your gross status as well.
I think he'll get a bonus point for if he said potentially more than 10 times there.
Potentially, I think I will. Right, mate, I've got a quick challenge for us.
Okay.
Whoever can run across that the quickest, get 5 bonus points. Fancy it?
Easy pickings.
Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Woo. 10 seconds. On. What was my time?
20 seconds.
Double bubble. Are you ready? Let me count you down.
You have to step back.
Oh, right. Coming in hot, is he? Let me get out of the way. Oh, see shots! He's gone!
It's the GoPro.
I think that is 5 points for me. How's that for you, mate?
No, I think double or quits.
Quick. Alright, let's go for this one. 10 seconds.
That's just
Yeah?
the quickest time.
Quickest time. Ready?
Usain Bolt. Let's go.
Yeah, baby! What's that?
Seconds. He's actually Ric Flaired as well. I've got absolutely no chance getting anywhere near that.
He Ric Flaired it as well. He gave it the old woo! Ash, how much HMRC I put an inquiry if it's expensive reimbursing correctly?
HMRC can open an inquiry into anything. But typically what they would ask for is payments made to the subcontractors and for the client to detail what those payments were for. And if any were to be found to be made to be reimbursing expenses, then, oh God.
I think so.
No, it's not. It's starting within 5 seconds.
Oh, he's gone. Done him.
If any payments are made to the subcontractor outside of CIS, then they can backdate the
He's still trying, bless him.
They can backdate. Oh, I've got a blog on it somewhere.
Google me.
Absolutely dummy then.
Right, remember, mate.
Yeah.
If you scream, you lose 5 points.
Right.
2, 1, go.
Sat down.
Phone in pocket. 2, 1, go. That was a scream. Ash, what's the 2 important factors around mutual obligation and needs to be in a contract?
So what the test of mutuality of obligation looks at is...
I didn't ask that. 4, 3, 2, 1. He's still going. Coming over adversity. Ash Lure. Man, the myth, the legend.
Mine was a grunt.
Ash was the sound of his guts leaving his arsehole.
Dan.
Yeah.
What are the 2 main factors that a contract needs to contain when looking at a test of mutuality of obligation?
It needs to look at the factors that whether the contractor is obliged to provide the subcontractor work, is the subcontractor obliged to provide the contracting services.
Wrong.
What is it then?
It's whether they're obliged to offer work and they're obliged to accept. It's got nothing to do with the contract for services.
I take contract service, a contractor.
It's your contract for services at the end.
Nah. I think stretching.
There you go, guys.
Stretching them, mate.
What's the 3 main benefits of somebody working with HardHats?
3 main benefits of working with HardHats is that you can pay the subbies direct and still be 100% compliant. You get a contract in place which commercially protects you against subbies if they make a mistake. And another benefit would be that
3.
we can also make the process of the contracts going to your subcontractors. So any paperwork we can send on our portal and subbies can sign it on their phone or their laptop.
Yeah, pretty good.
Mate, I panicked there, not gonna lie. GoPro's gone. GoPro's gone. GoPro's gone.
It's literally round by my knees.
Ash is fearing for his life.
Dan, what's the truth behind payroll companies insuring subcontractors?
I'm going to ask you that one. So some payroll companies say they insure the subcontractors they provide to contractors, but in reality, only insurance most payroll companies have is insurance that covers them, not the subbies. They don't individually insure the subcontractors on site.
Oh mate, this is horrible, this one. Oh my God.
Ash, what's the misconception that HMRC might have with subcontractors driving vans?
So HMRC try to argue that if an operative is using a van, having the fuel paid for, that this is an employee benefit and that they're part and parcel of and integral to the business. However, it's without it being properly documented, that could be argued, and it's a fact, but there is nothing wrong in providing an operative with the van and having it detailed and documented correctly why you're doing that, and if the use of that vehicle is accounted for in the rates paid to them.
Yeah, it looks like it's going backwards. Makes sense.
No. Fuck.
That's brilliant.
Mate, I've no idea what the scores are.
Nope.
Take a look. And I don't know whether to commiserate or go to bloody A&E. Done my hand, my phone,
Well, yeah,
my shoulder.
We dropped our phones. We dropped both of the GoPros.
Lost my soul.
Lost your dignity.
Yeah.
We both did. But
Yeah,
it's good.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone scream like the way I did then.
No, mate, it's fine.
But mate, what do you reckon next then? Bit of that?
Axe throwing? I don't know. Well, look, people on LinkedIn and stuff messaging saying what we should do. So, look, if you're watching this video, comment below what you think Ash versus Dan should be. And we'll take it
Or,
on.
if you fancy coming up against the HardHats, bring it on.